Hey everybody, Margot Lavette here. Well, I thought I'd just jump on, do live stream. I'm part of that 30-day podcast, everyday challenge that's going on. I took that challenge on last week. So this week I thought, well, we jump on it and do live streams. And every day I want to give you some insight into the technology part of podcasting because so many of my students they come in kind of nervous because the technology, oh my god, how do I, the learning curve, you have all of these questions and all these fears and all kinds of things come to your mind. So what I want to do today is, before we actually jump into the technology part of podcasting, I want you to understand what your secret weapon is. And your secret weapon is actually understanding and being very clear about your why. Why are you podcasting? Because you'll be surprised when you lean back and you think about why you're podcasting. It will help draw away all of that fear. You will seek people who will help you. Now, let me go ahead and give you two good reasons why you want to understand why you're podcasting. And the first one was, I was elaborating, is that when fear comes, and you feel that this thing of podcasting is way over your head, the technology is way over your head, you're going to understand why you're podcasting. You're going to lean back on why you're podcasting at all. You're going to understand that your message is bigger than that fear that's growling at you right now, and that feeling of inadequacy. And I don't want to look like a fool, I don't like the way my voice sounds, all those things that come into play. None of those things are going to stop you when you understand, but I'm podcasting because I have a message. I'm podcasting because somebody I'm able to teach somebody what I learned. I'm podcasting because, doggone it, I spent a bunch of money learning how to do this. Hey, you know what? Your why is very personal. It's very customized, and your why is your why. And then your neighbor's why is their why. So it really doesn't matter what your why is, except that you be truthful, honest, and you bring it to the forefront. That's what it's all about. Because as I say, when it's time for when it's time for you to step up and you really don't want to, when it's time for you to put down another episode and you say, oh, I can't do not one more, I got nothing but crickets going on here. Remember your why. And then I always tell my students, have a backup to the why. Okay, so you probably should spend money and have somebody instruct you to help build your podcast. I'm not saying that because that's what I do. I'm saying that because they can help you shave off the learning curve. And then that helps establish your why. You don't have to worry so much about learning. There's a lot of technology out there. So when someone helps you with the technology, then you can lean back on your why and be much more confident because somebody's helping you identify what platform to use, what editing software to use. Somebody's helping you along the way. They are guiding you as far as, I would use this software versus this software and why. And then you can make your informed decisions. That's what I did. That's what I always tell people to do. But you need a backup to the why. Okay, you spend a lot of money and you invested in yourself, as you should, and you got somebody to help you. As Elaine Fluker says, support is sexy. You went through all of that. So sometimes that's not strong enough. You need another layer of why. And my layer, added protection of why, is the fact that I know it's already been proven. I have the litmus test. I already know that there are women, midlife and boomer women, who want to be encouraged, who want to know that someone sees them and hears them and is has the grit and the gumption to help them reinvent so that they can become a podcaster, so that they can become an entrepreneur. And they're not just speaking from textbook, they're speaking from been there, done that, doing that. So that's the backup to my why. First thing is that, man, I spent a bunch of money to get here where I am today. Back up to the why is that I already have proof of concept. I know that there's an audience for me, and I'm digging in, and every day I'm striving to get before that audience. So before we get into the tech, I wanted to make sure that you are aware of your why. I'm going to elaborate on that on a deeper level on this Saturday, which is, let me see, what date is that? I just want to be for certain. It's the 12th. On the 12th, yeah. November 12th, I will be speaking at the Leverage Conference, and I'll have information about how you can get a ticket. A lot of people going to speak, a lot of great information, tried and true information there, because you can speak from textbook, and we all do. But when you put textbook with I know what I'm talking about, this is, you don't have to go through what I went through. If you listen, put your toe in the water, but if you listen, you don't have to go through this. So on Friday, I'm speaking, on Saturday, speaking at the Leverage Conference, and it's all about your why. And I have a free giveaway also, a couple of free giveaways, because your why is where it all begins for you as far as a podcast, as far as podcasting goes. So now tomorrow I'll be back, and we'll dig in and I'll give some tips on some of the technology, some of the software that I use, and I make sure that my students are aware of, because it shaves off the learning curve. When you're first starting out, you need something that's easy, that's sleek, that doesn't have a steep learning curve, but it does the work for you. It does the heavy lifting. That's what I propose that I will give you all this week. So take a look at your why today, and then I'll be back tomorrow, and we are going to dig in and take a look the rest of the week from Tuesday through Friday. We're going to take a look at this thing of the technology, the software that you can use and be a successful podcaster. I'm Margot Levette. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.